So this is gonna be our first lesson, and we're gonna have like 2 lessons, probably, maybe, mayhaves. So the first thing that I'm gonna teach you is like how to put the instrument together and just how to play a note, and that's gonna be about it. So before we put the clarinet together, I think I'm just gonna tell you like the parts. So usually when you're putting a clarinet together, you need to make sure that it's on a flat surface, because we don't want it to like fall or like break or get damaged or anything like that. So, and then we're also looking for like, this one has a zipper, but usually they have latches. So for the latches, just make sure that they come up and then that there's a label here, that way you're not opening the case upside down. So you could go ahead and open it. So the first part that we have is the bell. And then
that doesn't look like a bell.
the second part that we have is like the lower joint. And then you got your upper joint, the barrel, and then the mouthpiece. And then this little part right here, this piece is called the ligature, which holds your reed to your mouthpiece. So the first thing that you're gonna grab is the bell.
Pretty sure it's not.
And then you're gonna get your lower joint. So whenever you're putting these 2 parts together, you do like a twisting motion, because otherwise if you just press it in, you could break the cork that's on there. So yeah, is it on? Okay. The next part that we have is this upper joint right here, and you need to be careful when you connect this upper joint with this lower joint, because there's this key right here, these keys called the bridge, which connect these, like all the keys together. So to make sure that you don't like break them or mess up the keys, you try to press this one right here. That way it puts this key up, and you leave this alone and try not to press any other keys. That way this stays down. You press this key and then you do the twisting motion too. Not too much though, that way you don't like collide with the other keys. Twist. It has to go all the way in.
Can you stop watching me? Make me uncomfortable.
You're dumb. Yeah, and then those keys need to be a little bit aligned. So when you press these, it should be moving these keys up here.
I think it does.
Yeah, I think it's good. Okay, now the next part is the barrel and then the mouthpiece, and those you could just go ahead and twist them on. It's not nothing complicated. Oh, that's complicated, I guess. So the bigger hole is the one that goes to the upper joint, and then twist.
Are you holding from the edge, or are you holding from the upper?
No. So you flip it around, and then you hold from like the bottom. So you use, I guess you could use both hands up here, and you just like twist.
Okay.
It's a little bit hard. Usually to be able to put them on easier, you use cork grease, but I don't have any cork grease on me. For the next lesson, maybe we could try putting cork grease on. And you could take the ligature off because you're gonna need to put your reed on, which I forgot to tell you, but while you were building the clarinet or putting it all together, you should have put your reed in your mouth.
Well, how was I supposed to know?
I know, that's why I'm telling you now.
Okay.
So, here, open it.
Is it easier to put the reed on when it's off? Or is it fine now that...
To me, it's easier when it's off, but as a beginner, you need to have it on just so that you don't damage the reed.
Okay.
Yeah. So open your
How's
reed.
this supposed to sit? Is it sitting right or no?
So hold the clarinet with the keys facing out, like towards you. And then put it down.
This is from my thumb, no?
Yeah, that's for your thumb. So the mouthpiece, this whole part is supposed to be facing down.
I need that.
Yeah.
I was just seeing if you know.
There you
Okay.
go. And this would have been a good time. Well, it would have been a good time for you to have the.
Start licking it or what?
You just put it in your mouth and soak it in your mouth. But it would have been better if we had started with that. That way, when you were putting the clarinet together, it would have already been soaked by the time we started playing. But I'm gonna explain some things to you before you start playing anyways, so it'll be okay.
Can I put this in my mouth?
Yeah, you need to put it in your mouth.
Is there a
You
way to
slide
do
it
this
out.
easier?
Yeah, that's what I was trying to do when you like, you just slide it out like from here.
Can you save these for later or no?
Yeah, you can save them for later.
Okay.
So just put it in your mouth. Put it in your mouth.
This side?
Just however, you just need to soak it. So the next thing
Do I
that
chew on it?
no, just soak it.
Okay.
So, the next thing that we're gonna do is try to get you to play a note, but
I don't
you
think
first
I can
need
do
to
that.
you first need to know like kind of what an embouchure is. That way you could produce a better sound. Like it's easier for you to produce a sound. So how a clarinetist does their embouchure, and their embouchure is like basically like the position of like their mouth, is that your lip kind of goes above your teeth right here, and then your chin is supposed to be flat. So like if you make like a ooh sound, it's supposed to be flat. Otherwise, like there's sometimes you'll make it so that it's like a little ball, it's like round, and that's not good because you get a lot of pressure, and when you get a lot of pressure you get tight and it prevents like the reed from vibrating properly. So you need to have like as flat as you can of a chin. And
Has that been scientifically proven?
Yes. And some people think of it as in like having like a straight face, so from your nose to your chin, just like elongating this whole like line portion of your face. So now we're gonna put the ligature together. Ligature to the reed. So how the ligature is supposed to stand is that whenever you have your mouthpiece, the little knob on the ligature is always supposed to be on your right side. So this knob right now is on your left side, so you need to turn the ligature around. No. Like as in like it should be facing this way.
Oh.
Usually they are facing this way, like most ligatures face this way, but the knob is to the right, but this is like a kind of backwards one. And that's how you always know that it's right too, is that the little knob is going to be on your right side.
Is the line flat to it or no?
So
Is it flush or is it out? Is it in?
So you try to get it flush, but sometimes if the reed feels too hard and it's hard to produce a sound, you if it's hard, you try to get it lower, but if it's too soft, you put the reed a little bit higher than it is. And usually you try to do soft, but flush if it's a good reed. But I think you're good where you are. Yeah. And then, do you feel like it's tight enough? It's holding the reed good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now without the clarinet, do what I told you. Go ooh. Ooh. Just say ooh. Say ooh.
Please don't laugh at me. I'm trying really hard.
Say ooh. Ooh.
Ooh.
That's how you're.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's what it's supposed to feel like.
Okay.
So now, oh, okay, so the way you hold the clarinet is that your right hand is on the bottom.
I don't like that.
That's the way it is, and then your left hand is... And they could just float for now. You don't need to press anything, just leave the keys be, but like have your hands floating over the notes. And then just... So sit up straight. And then try to make a noise blow. You did it! It was pretty good. Okay, so now...
No.
So now that you made a noise, try to hold it. Try to hold that note. And make sure you're not pressing anything. Use more air. Can you use more air? Okay, now try to play like separated, so separate the notes, if that makes sense. So play the note and then stop, play the note and then stop, and play the note. So next I'm going to teach you how to articulate. So now I'm going to teach you how to articulate with it, which is like you're going to keep on blowing the air, but you're gonna still be able to separate it, if that makes sense. So you're gonna go kind of thing.
Okay.
So hold the note.
How are you supposed to do that? What am I doing with my tongue, or what am I doing with my...
The tip of your tongue goes to the tip of the reed.
Okay.
Tip of the tongue to the tip of the reed is how they teach it to you.
To do the separating?
To separate the note.
It tickles my tongue. Is that normal?
Yeah.
Okay.
A little bit, yeah. Well, what part of your tongue are you using? Are you using the middle of your tongue, or are you using the tip of your tongue? Yeah. Some people do that.
Okay.
So, I mean, kinda, yeah. Try to just blow that open note. Just the open note. I think you're a little tense, so you're having a hard time actually producing a sound. So let's go back and just focus on making that sound.
Okay.
So just blow. It still sounds. So the reason why you're squeaking is that you're going like up the register, because you're so tight and tense up here in your embouchure that you're not playing the note that you're trying to play. You're playing up an octave basically, which is like, I know you don't know these terms, but you're playing that high pitch because you're so tense. So you need to like relax a little bit, relax your mouth. Where are your teeth right now?
They're just hanging out, free rolling.
So the top teeth are supposed to be kind of on the middle of the mouthpiece. And then this is supposed to be really relaxed and open. So take the clarinet out. Now do this. Go like that and fart on it. Or take it out without moving it. That says how open your mouth should feel. And your bottom teeth should hang out like that. Your lip is only wrapping around, but your bottom should just like kind of basically hang out. And then your chin is doing. So do just instead, don't play a note, but just hold it. Hold the mouthpiece to your face. So this is how your chin looks like right now. It's like kind of balled up, right? Look.
You don't have to show that.
It's the teacher.
Why would you show that?
Just cause.
Try it again. Take a better photo.
This is how your chin is supposed to look like. I know it looks kind of crazy, but that's how your chin is supposed to look like. That's exactly it. You did it right. It looks silly, but it's right. Now drop the jaw a little bit more. You're very, maybe what we could try. Maybe what we could try is taking out from the mouthpiece. So less mouthpiece. Flat chin. Remember that flat chin. Okay. How much air are you using?
Total lung capacity.
Actually? That's pretty good. I think you achieved what we needed to this like lesson or this session. So
what note am I playing that's making the cool noise?
What cool noise?
Was it this one?
Just the open one or the one that goes up?
Yeah. I don't know, the one I was doing where I was like, wee, 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 wee.
I think were you pressing this key right here?
Yes.
So
Probably.
you're like very new at music and you don't know the note names, you don't know like absolutely anything about music. But basically this open, like not touching anything, is called a G. And then this touching here, this key right here, is called a G sharp or an A flat.
I want to stay a G.
You want to stay a G?
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you were playing. So what you did right here, the like little like going quick from note to note, is called like a trill. So like musical, like in pieces and in music, we do that sometimes.
I think I've heard you play that before.
Yeah?
I think.
Probably, maybe.
It sounds like a dramatic, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just like for dramatic scenes in a movie
Or sometimes for very like...
You ever do that or no?
Mm-hmm. But it's maybe like for dramatic stuff and mysterious stuff, but it could also be for very like happy exaggerated moments. So like if you're playing like a piece that's very like there's like a crazy moment happening and it's like the ending and it's like everything's like just like sometimes
Okay.
But I think for this first lesson you accomplished what we wanted to, which was being able to put the clarinet together and being able to make a sound and being able to articulate, which is what you're being about.
Okay.
But yeah,
So I'm done then?
for this lesson, yeah.